Hey everybody, here we are. We're on the platform at the Brickell Station in downtown Miami, and we're about to head to a Colombian restaurant called La Moon. Now, Colombia, of course, is that country in South America by Venezuela and Ecuador, and it's one of the most ethnically, culturally, linguistically diverse places on the entire planet. There's a ton of different flavors, a ton of different ingredients, and it makes for a really interesting dining culture. Tonight, though, at La Moon, we're gonna focus on the crazy street food culture in Colombia. You'll see hamburgers with 8 or 9 different sauces. You'll see hot dogs with all different kinds of meat that you didn't even know belonged on hot dogs, and street corn. But then they'll also have more traditional home-style dishes like sancocho, which is a traditional stew. We're gonna head over to La Moon right now. We're gonna try both some of the more traditional things and some of the super crazy, wacky creations that are popular in Colombia. Let's go check it out. I heard there was like another Colombian place and you guys were competing a little bit.
Yeah, in Colombia, there's a lot of competition between who has the best fast food. Let's say you would sell a hamburger and your hamburger had just a meat, cheese, lettuce, tomato, onions, and one sauce.
I have Lucas's Crazy Hamburgers here on my corner, so I serve it.
I'm your next door neighbor and I'm not making enough money, but I'm trying to compete you. So I'm gonna invent more sauces and make a bigger burger for me.
But why would you do that to me? Why are you trying to put me out of business, Emily? I thought we were friends.
No.
She's like, no, we're not.
So the other place is like Colombian and Venezuela.
Okay.
So we competed a lot in the arepas because that's a big thing in Venezuela, but in Colombia it's a big thing as well. It all started off with them having arepas and us having the same arepas. So we invented like crazier and crazier arepas. Our supermoon arepa has shredded steak, shredded chicken, it has bacon, it has smoked sausage and cheese.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot. And so they're not here anymore.
No, so I guess
You ran them out of town. What's the craziest food that you've seen, like a Colombian hamburger or hot dog?
Okay, in Colombia, it's not in a burger, but in a pizza, they will put condensed milk on top of a pizza.
You've gotta be kidding.
I tasted it, it was really good.
It was really good?
Yeah.
This is absurd. This is some of the most ridiculous food I've ever seen in my life. But at the same time, this is what they've created in Colombia, which is sort of food for sport. It is willfully silly and ridiculous, which is sort of fun. I've got the corn right in front of me. Why don't we do some corn? This is the mazorca, and this is covered in a ridiculous amount of stuff. There's chicken, beef, bacon, cheese, sauce. I mean, it's an assault on your mouth. But I have to say, as someone who likes junky food, it's pretty good. And if anyone who's ever watched a show, you know I love corn. Let's bring a little hamburguesa. This is the arepa, and the arepa is made with maize. A million things on it, including a fried egg, including cheese, including ham, and the bazillion sauces. Say a prayer for me. Here I go. This is kind of good. It blends together into a delicious mess. They've kept this amazingly compact. This has a bazillion things on it and it's not falling apart. I can't eat too much super hamburguesa because I've got super perro caliente on deck. This is the one I'm sort of most afraid of. I don't know how to approach it. Wow, is this one continuous bun? It is. That's impressive. Again, wish me luck. I may not come back from this. Confusing, but good. Again, a million sauces, how do you know which one's which? But I can taste the pineapple sauce, and that's actually kind of nice. It's got some sweetness, and it's got some acidity. They stuck a quail egg in this, so sure, why not? I might as well try it. It adds that sulfuric taste of like a hard-boiled egg. I can't eat any more of this. This is ridiculous. This is the sancocho de res. This is essentially a hearty stew. It's slightly thick, and you can see this big chunk of meat in here. Because of the addition of the plátano, the plantain, it adds just like a little hint of sweetness. And then the yuca and the potato just adds a nice hearty groundedness to the soup. I didn't add all the stuff. Sorry, I gotta add the stuff. Lettuce, rice, squeeze that lime in. I like that fresh vegetable crunch that adds. Tastes great, very comforting. And yet, you know what? Like a bad relationship, I'm drawn back to this horrible corn situation because even though it looks like a hot mess, I still just want to eat this. So I think the lesson is, in Colombia, there's room for all of these things. You can have the sort of traditional, age-old cures that your grandma makes, sort of that comforting sensation of something that's a recipe that's been passed down for decades. And then you can also, probably just next door, have something completely ridiculous with a million sauces, a million meats that's stacked, you know, from here to high heaven, or that's the longest hot dog. And that's kind of cool. There's a lot of care and thought and preparation that goes into even something that looks as crazy as this. I think I wasn't quite expecting that. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Dining on a Dime from La Moon, Colombian restaurant in the heart of Miami, Florida. If you'd like to watch more, please click here. Here comes the Perro Caliente train coming into Dining on a Dime station.